This amazing small, lightweight, fixed lens camera is 14 years old and currently goes for around $80 or euros on eBay. I've been using it alongside my Fuji X100V for a few weeks now, and I must admit my Fuji X100V is staying at home more and more. But how can a camera that costs only 5% of the Fuji X100V, for example, be that great? Is it technical perfection? A small hint, no, it's not. Just look at these film-like photos this camera bargain can do. I think people are moving away from clinical sharp lenses and super fast focusing cameras nowadays, and many of us miss the analog times. Even the young photographers who grew up with digital photos are looking for that special feeling which can photography give, especially when it's not perfect, like film photography is. No wonder brands like Pentax are releasing new film cameras. But film is expensive and good analog cameras are rarely a bargain. This is where the Samsung EX1 comes into play. It offers real fun and positive vibes instead of perfection. And it has features you definitely wouldn't expect. You will be surprised. Today we're talking about a 14-year-old camera that was way ahead of its time. The first thing you'll notice is the beautiful flippy screen that turns into nearly every direction. Keep in mind the Fuji X100 series only got flippable screens with the X100V model, which came out 10 years after the Samsung EX1. And the flippy screen here seems more solid than the ones from Fuji. It also has a cute built-in flash, which really wasn't standard on compact digicams at that time. It features a 24 to 72 mm zoom lens with the widest focal length being a 35 mm equivalent. This is my personal favorite for street photography, and I think for many of you as well. What I really love is how easy shooting in manual mode is. You have a tiny wheel dial at the front for the exposure time, and you adjust the aperture with the ring at the back. ISO is also set pretty fast. By adjusting each setting simultaneously, you can shoot quickly and intuitively. The menu is quite nice and intuitive as well, much better than most Sony cameras today. Not only Sony. Making these kinds of light and shadow shots was really fun, just like it is with Fuji cameras. With the front dial I could quickly adjust to changing light. If you don't want to think about exposure time, ISO and aperture, there's a program mode and a smart mode where the camera decides nearly everything for you. There's also an aperture priority and shutter priority mode. However, there are a couple of downsides. In automatic and semi-automatic modes, the camera tends to overexpose in very bright light situations by up to 1 f-stop. So be sure to use manual mode here. Oh, and if you use AFC and your objects are close, well, then it's pure luck when they are in focus here. Another downside is the loading time after each photo taken, which could be an issue with the SD card, I need to admit. Well, we're not used to waiting to see photos on our screen anymore, given today's super fast cameras. But while waiting, you can have a coffee, read a photo book, or have another coffee. Well, the thing is, too much coffee isn't really healthy, so I'd call this a downside as well. I will try another SD card to fix it, maybe that's the solution. If you know it's a camera issue, please comment below. I'd be happy for any other comments as well. And if you like this video, leave a like. By the way, there are more likeable videos on this channel. Be sure to hit the subscribe button to not miss a single one. Thank you so much. So, speaking of SD cards, this camera has issues with all SD cards bigger than 8 GB. Therefore, be prepared to buy a smaller SD card. I was completely frustrated when my usual 128 GB card didn't work. until I read that all Samsung EX1 cameras face this issue. But did I mention the image quality? The 10 megapixels offers solid, not super outstanding of course, but very solid image quality. The files are small with a max of 1080 to 1920 pixels, so you can't print them on posters. But we all know that 99% of the photos we make won't be printed but only shown on Instagram and our website. I only shot in JPEG, but RAW is also possible. By the way, I smuggled one photo taken with my Fuji X100V into this video to show how good the quality of this camera is in comparison. And if you like to try to find it, please post the timestamp in the comments. So this camera was marketed in 2010 as a semi-professional camera, so it has cool functions you really wouldn't expect for a camera that old. You can save an image of the person the camera should focus on in a crowd, for example, or use a mode where the camera only takes a photo if it detects a smile. Nice feature for family parties, what do you think? And yes, it can do video. Here's a small test. So this is a test video I'm doing right now, and it seems like the video is very soft, just like the photos. But it's not looking that bad, I guess. What do you think? Well, the quality is not really good when watching it on a bigger screen, and the resolution and stabilization is simply a joke, to be honest. So GoPro or DJI or your phone is definitely a better choice for video. But let's get back to street photography. Besides all the technical aspects, what's more important is that this camera is really fun to shoot with. I totally lost track of time while testing it, and I will definitely use it in the future. If you want a certain fancy look for your photo, you can choose a photo style after taking an image. These photo styles can be called, well, pretty similar to Fuji's film simulations. However, I miss a nice black and white mode instead of the sketch mode as #1 here. But around 2010, shortly after the invention of color film, I guess, they likely did not consider a revival of black and white photography as we see today. For me, these cons are all minor issues. The Samsung EX1 is to me the best camera you can get for under $100 or euros right now. If you know another camera in this price range I should test, please leave a comment. Also check out these videos with other fantastic cheap street photography cameras. See you there!